Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So my dear friends, in this video I will explain some important points of our subject verb agreement, which is the most important chapter in our English grammar, and in our annual exam some questions are also coming from this chapter. So already we have explained this in this short video, or in this video I will explain some important points of subject verb agreement, and I will explain 50 MCQ based on the subject verb agreement. So my dear students, all of you watch this video and you will know so many things from this chapter. Okay, so look at this. What is the meaning of the subject verb agreement? In short, I will explain it. After that, we will do some MCQs. Subject verb agreement. What is the meaning of this? ତ ମାନେ କ'ଣ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଭର୍ବ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ କ'ଣ? ଆମେ କ'ଣ ସବଜେକ୍ଟକୁ ଦେଖି ଆମେ ଭର୍ବ ବସେଇବା, ତାକୁ ଆମେ କ'ଣ କହୁଛୁ? ଦ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ ବିଟୱିନ୍ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଭର୍ବ, ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଇଜ୍ ନୋନ୍ ଆଜ୍ ଦ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଭର୍ବ ଏଗ୍ରିମେଣ୍ଟ. ଲୁକ୍ ଆଟ୍ ଦିସ୍. First, look at the first example. Grandfather was playing and telling her words. ହେଲା? Then the sparrows were not chirping. Look at this. Here the subject and this is verb. We know that this is a plural subject, so we can use the plural verb. Okay, so this is known as the subject verb agreement. So my dear students, so many rules are there subject verb agreement, and which is most important for your exam. Maximum questions come to this chapter, so all of you look at very carefully. Just shortly I will explain it. After that we will do MCQs. First, verbs used after an introductory, they have to agree with the noun coming after them. If there is there as subject, what will be the verb? That will based on the noun. ଭର୍ବଟା ଆମେ କ'ଣ ବସେଇବା? ଯଦି ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟିଂରେ ଦେୟାର ଅଛି ତାହେଲେ ଆମେ ଭର୍ବଟା କ'ଣ ବସେଇବା? ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଡିପେଣ୍ଡସ୍ ଅପନ୍ ଦ ନାଉନ୍. ଆମେ ନାଉନ୍କୁ ଦେଖିକି ଆମେ ଭର୍ବ ବସେଇବା. ସପୋଜ୍ ଦେୟାର ଇଜ୍ ଏ ସିଙ୍ଗୁଲାର ନାଉନ୍, we can use singular verb. If there is a plural noun, we can use plural verbs. Okay, clear? Next, when it is used as the subject, and the statement tells about the distance, weather, and the verb will be singular, it will be as subject, and the statement tells about the weather. Here look at this. Here it is telling about the time, and it is 2 miles, it is the distance, and it is the weather. So we know that in this condition we use singular verb. Okay, then this is also very important. If, look at this, when a plural number applies to a distance, time, weight, amount of money, represents a single figure or single quantity, it treated as a singular and takes singular verb. Look at this. 50 is a plural, but when we say 50 kilometer, we can take this as a single unit. So we can use the singular verb. 60 years is not are, because this is the plural number, but it is telling about the distance, time, and weight, amounts of money. So that according to the rule it will take singular verb. Now, if two nouns joined by and are regarded as a single object, so look at this, and the verb will be singular. Bread and butter, two different nouns, but it is joined and it represents a single things, so we can say that the verb will be singular when two nouns joined with and represent a single unit, so we can use the singular verb here. Okay, like this all the examples are there. Then in other cases two singular or plural subjects joined by and make the total subject plural. Look at this. Here it takes the plural verb. Gopal and his sisters, these are the two different persons and they make the three plural, so we can say that here plural verb will be there. Okay, so my dear students, all the examples of our book, read the examples carefully, because maximum questions come from your examples. Then the jury, here look at this is also important. The jury were divided. What is the rule here? So a collective noun or singular may take the verb singular if the speaker thinks the thing was a singular whole. If the individual number of collective nouns are considered, the collective noun will be plural. Look at this. What it is telling? The jury were means, the jury means all the committee members. They are divided their opinions. So when there is the divided, so short trick is there. When there will be divided, so we can use the plural verbs. Look at the jury had selected, because here the jury means all the members are the singular or the single opinion. So we can use the singular verb here. The committee was unanimously issued. Then the committee were divided. So look at the example and put the correct verb. Then some verbs like police, people, poultry, cattle, usually they the plural verbs. Already they are the plural verbs. So the police have, the people have, poultry have, the cattle are. They are already plural verbs. So we can say that here we can use the plural verbs. Okay. Then other things like clothing, food, furniture, stationery, cutlery, crockery, jewelry, scenery, you generally take the singular verbs. These are known as the singular verbs. So we can say that is his clothing is, food is necessary, the furniture needs, then stationery is. So these are some plural words and these are some singular words. We take the verbs according to the subject. Okay. So look at this. Two, this examples also comes in your exam. So 2 plus 2. What is this? 2 plus 2 and 2 twos. 2 twos are, but 2 plus 2 is. Remember this. This time also, the one in our before exam, this type of questions comes in our exam. Okay. 2 twos are, but 2 plus 2 is. Okay. Then next count. If the clauses, the this is not important. Okay, look at this. This is important. If a subject begins with either or, neither nor, this is also important. If the subject begins with either or, neither of, nor of, and followed by a plural noun, then the verb is be singular. Either of the boys. Look at this. Either of, and by a plural noun. Suppose starting either of was, but that follows a plural noun. But the verb will be singular, because here either of, neither of, these things were neither of, none of these words are here. Okay. Then each of the students was. Then each of one of usually takes the singular verbs. One of the girls was, not were. Okay. Then if no or someone is followed by the singular noun, it will take the singular verb. If it will take the plural noun, it will take a plural verb. Look at this. If no or some. Okay. No child has, because child is singular. No children have, because children is plural. Okay, like this. Some water is and some girls have. Do you remember all these things? Okay. Now, when add connects two titles or designations, same person, of the same person, the verb is singular. If the persons are different, the verb will be plural. Okay. So this is also very important questions. Look at this. The Vice President of India and the Chairman of Rajya Sabha has given his consent, because here the Vice President of India and the Chairman. The Vice President of India and the Chairman of Rajya Sabha. These two posts are held up by a single person. So we can say that singular. But the Vice President of India and the Chancellor of the University were. These are the two different persons. Okay. Then come to this. If the subject begins with a fraction, suppose the subject starts with the two-third of the word acid, has singular verb. Two-third of the apples are. If there is the fraction and the subject is singular. If there is a begins with the fraction and the verb agrees with the noun, that follows the fraction. After the subject, what will be the noun? The verb will go according to that. Okay. So if the subject begins a good deal of, this type, this is not very important. Next come to, yes, a crowd of, a flock of, a group of, a horde of, this is also very important. A regiment of usually take the singular verb. This takes the singular verb. A crowd of people was, a horde of the elephants was. Here elephants, but not where. Here was, because a horde of, a group of smugglers. Then if a number of plurals, Then a number of by a plural noun takes plural verb, but the number in a similar situation take the singular verb. So look at this. A number of children are swimming, but the number of sick children is. If there is a number of, we can use plural verb, but if there is the number of, we can use singular verb. Okay. Then this is also important. Statistics, mathematics, physics, economics, measles, moms advice, they take the singular verbs. If physics is, measles is, the news was, no information is. Okay, so like this is also important. So my dear students, then one other example, that uh, okay, look at this. If the subject is of a sentence is a clause, the verb is singular. If there is a clause in the subject, that she is alive. If there is a clause in the front as a subject, the verb will be singular. If the two words are linked to the subject with the help of the connectives, like if with, as well as, in addition to, the verb with the first word. Okay, so the teacher with all the students, because what the rules is saying, if there is with and as well as and in addition to, then the verb agrees with the first word. Rabi is, the teacher was. Okay, next. Acha, next, not only but also. Okay, when the words in the subject are connected by not only but also, neither nor, either or, and they differ in number of persons, the verb agrees with the nearer subject. Okay, look at this. Not only the boy but also his friends. Okay, if there is not only and but also is there, then the verb agrees with the nearest subject. Okay. Then some nouns are made up with the similar parts like the pair, scissors, trousers, spectacles, glasses. They are taken as the plural verbs, but a pair of and pair of s will take singular verbs. The scissors are old, a pair of shoes was. Okay, so these are some important things you have to remember. Okay, next this. Look at this. This type of also question comes. When an adjective is used as a noun representing the whole class, it take the plural verb. The rich have a lot of responsibility. The blind need. If there is the one word, but that represents the whole community, then this take singular verbs. Okay. Then when the plural noun is a proper name or the or for some plural objects and some collective units, it requires a singular verb. Gulliver's travel was, it is a plural, but this comes to single word. Gulliver's travel, the United States, so you can take the singular verb. Then okay, I think all these are completed. Now come to the MCQ section. Okay, so my dear students, already we have explained the rules. Now come first and we will do some MCQs. Revise all these things and we will do some exercises. Okay, subject verb agreement. Look, a crowd of people. A crowd means was. Then a herd of elephants. What will be the answer? Herd of elephants was, because a herd is there. Then Priyanka as well as her friends. So what will be three? Um, if there is as well as in the sentence, we will take the first word. So singular, the verb will be singular. 500 kilometer. So what is this? This is a plural, but it will take the singular unit. So 500 kilometers. What will be the answer? For B is. Okay. Then 5. The jury divided. Divided means what will be the answer? The jury were. 5. Then 6. The police are, this is police is plural. One of my friends. 7, what will be the answer? One of my friend has come. Okay, so bacteria, what will be the answer? Bacteria cause disease. He as well as his brothers, is responsible for this. 9. Then 10, none of them, what will be the answer? None of them has. Here the rule says if there is none, we can use singular verb. The police, the police are on duty. The police are on duty. A team of doctors, a team. 12. A team of doctors, a team of doctors is. A team of doctors. One of the chair. 13. What will be the answer? One of the chair is broken. Okay, so these days moms, that's not at all difficult to cure. 14. What will be the answer? B is, because this is the name of a disease. Some of the music is a plural, that is called uncountable noun, so we can say that. What will be the answer? B was. Super. 2 kilos of tea. 16. What will be the answer? C, costing. 17. The governor and the chancellor of the university. So look at this example. So what will be the answer? The governor and the chancellor of the university has been invited. A new pair of shoes. A new pair of, I have already explained, if there is a pair of, then we can use the singular noun. So what will be the answer? C is. 18. 19. It is you who wronged me. Who? It is you who have wronged me. You means if there is a relative pronoun before that, what is the word? Subject, we can use verb according to this. You means we have to put have here. Okay. So the Japanese. 20. What will be the answer? The Japanese are hardworking. 21. What he said. If there is a clause in front of this, we can use that. What will be? We can use a. What he said does not concern me. A pair of spectacles. 22. A pair of spectacles was. All the furniture in the room. 23. Needs repairing. Two-thirds of the apples. After that, apples is plural. Two-thirds of apples have rotten. 24. Okay. Two-thirds of apples are rotten. Okay. 25. The seizures. 25. The seizures are. The committee differ in their views. The committee, what? 26. The committee have differed. Five, four fives. Four fives are. Plural. 27. Four fives made 20. Four fives not made 27. Sorry, 27. Sorry, four fives make, not made. Four fives make 20. 60 years. 28. What will be the 60 years is a long time. 29. Bread and butter. This is very important question. Bread and butter is my favorite subject. The headmaster with all his teachers. 30. What will be the answer? B has. Mathematics is my favorite subject. Then his clothing is. Clothing means we can use singular for my uncle and guardian. Both, if there is different persons, then we can use plural. If there is a singular person, we can use singular verbs. So what will be the 33 answer? A. My uncle and guardian looks after my education. A group of school going children dash planning to go on a picnic. What will be the 34? A. A group of is planning to go on a picnic. 34. 35. The audience dash requested to maintenance discipline. 35. What will be the answer? 35. B was requested. The audience. The weeks, that's a long time when you are in bed. 36. 36 will be C. A flock of sheep. 37. What will be C? The flock of sheep is staying all over the road. 37. 38. Two-thirds of the crop is, because this is a crop, this is an uncountable noun, we can say that it was damaged. The number of unemployed. 39. The number of unemployed is going up. Either the children of the or the teachers, either the children or their teachers dash taken their books. 40. D has taken the book. Okay, so one of these girls looks beautiful. 41. B looks beautiful. The wages of sin dash death. 42. C. 42 is death. The wages of sin is death. The Arabian Nights, this is a very important question. The Arabian Nights 43 is popular with the young alike. 43, 44. The blind, this is also important. The blind are not eligible for the job. Okay, 44. Then 45, a great deal of money. 45, what will be the answer? Is neither of the boys dash efficiency to do the work. 46, 46 has each of the employees dash an iCard, has an iCard. The poultry dash been fed. 48, what will be answer? B. Either of the boys dash got a prize. 49, what will be the answer? C. Has got a prize. Some honey dash left in the jar. 50, C. Some honey is left in the jar, because honey is, this is uncountable noun. We know that with the uncountable noun we take the singular verb. So my dear students, if you practice all the 50 questions carefully, I think all of you can do every questions in the subject for the agreement. Okay, so in this chapter I already explained the subject for agreement. Then in the next video I will take some non-finite verbs and some passive and active voices. Okay, so thank you all. God bless you.